Hey guys, make sure you are subscribed to our channel and turn on notifications so you know all of our latest posts, and follow us on Twitter and TikTok to come chat some wrestling with us and see clips from our latest videos and podcasts. But now, let's get into the video.
What's up, everybody? This is Chris, aka Snowden, one half of C2 Wrestling, coming at you again with another little SmackDown review video. Solo coming at you today. Chris is not here. That's okay. We're going to get right into the action tonight. It was a great episode. I thought so, at least. The final episode on Fox, leading into this USA run. It was fun while it lasted. Kind of. Rest in peace, Fox. It's time we move on to greater things with USA. There were some good moments, some high highs, we'll say. There were some really low lows throughout that Fox era. On to greater pastures. Tonight was pretty solid, though. Started off hot with Cody versus Solo. A few things I want to touch on briefly before we get into the meat, which is Cody Solo. We got the debut, or the return, I should say, of one Giovanni Vinci. I want to mention this moment briefly because I have already, in just the hour or so since this has happened, seen the discourse online, the discourse on Twitter. People kind of hating on it, that Vinci got rolled up on his debut, his return, real quickly by Apollo Crews. Now listen, I understand. I do. I get it. You wanted to see the guy compete. He's fantastic in the ring. He puts on a spectacular show every time, but it's storytelling. I don't know where this is going. I don't. But you can clearly tell they're leading to something here. Vinci came out very cocky, taking his time, fancy. Corey Graves had called him a Lamborghini, coming out, the Lamborghini of humans, whatever he said. I don't even know. But they're making Vinci out to be this cocky, over-the-top heel. He was taking his time. The ref kind of nudges him. He's taking his time, rings the bell, gets rolled up. Who knows what's next? Maybe Vinci comes back next week, greater than ever, kicks the crap out of Apollo. We're going to see what's happening. But for now, I think we're okay. I think what we got was good tonight. I want to see him get in the ring next week for sure. But let's not jump the gun here. We're okay, guys. Giovanni Vinci's going to be all right. Speaking of guys that are going to be all right, Carmelo Hayes, Andrade, 2 for 2 each. One final matchup, seemingly to deem number one contender for the U.S. title against L.A. Knight. That was a great little in-ring promo by all of them, in my opinion. I was a big fan of that. I think Andrade deserves all the credit in the world, man. For a guy as good as he has always been, to really learn a second language as fluently as he has, that's not an easy thing to do. And he's done it. He's perfected his craft around wrestling to be a better wrestler. And he deserves all the credit, man, to see how far along he's come. Carmelo, man, he's still so fresh, and I want to see nothing but the best for Carmelo. He's one of my all-time favorites right now. I think he is the total package. Carmelo, Andrade, I don't know who I want to win that match, but LA is only putting on bangers on the mic, bangers in the ring lately. Whichever one of them gets that title match, I'm assuming at Bad Blood, I'm here for it. And I'm also here for C2 Wrestling. I'm just going to cut right in the middle of this video to tell you guys, you got to follow. You got to go like. You got to subscribe. Hit us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, everything. We're pushing out content left and right, going over great reviews, discussions, prediction videos. We got some vlogs, whole lot of content coming at you. But we're going right into the meat on the bone for this episode of SmackDown. Cody versus Solo, booked for next week, the debut on USA. We are getting a steel cage match for the WWE Championship. This match, this title match on this type of show fits Cody Rhodes so well. I think this is great. If you had seen our last video on C2 Wrestling, we had kind of discussed how this Cody Solo build feud is not good. And it was not going great. And it was stale and getting repetitive. And they did exactly what we wanted here. They booked the match for SmackDown. We're not getting 3 or 4 weeks of build to Bad Blood. Maybe they're leading into Cody versus Fatu, but that's different than Cody versus Solo. Next week, SmackDown, Steel Cage, a great, great gimmick match, in my opinion, for this type of feud. You pitch it like Nick Aldis said, I'm sick of the bloodline, no interferences. We all know there's going to be interferences. They'll climb the cage. Fatu will rip the door down. Something's going to happen. I'm here for it. But what I really need, and we say this a lot here, this is history. This is a history-making moment in wrestling, potentially. This type of match, the guys in the match, listen, I'm not saying this is going to happen or has to happen, but Cody's done it before. Maybe Fatu's got it in him. I need something crazy. I need a moonsault off the top of the cage, diving onto the crowd. I don't know. I think we're going to get something big here, a moment that they will play back in history on TV, not on a PLE, not on a pay-per-view. That's how you get people tuned into the USA Network to watch the new edition in Friday Night SmackDown. And speaking of new editions, again, follow us, like us, subscribe to C2 Wrestling. We got a bunch of new editions coming your way. A lot more content coming at you. This has been a great few weeks just starting this channel. We've been having nothing but a ball. We love interacting with you guys again. This has been fantastic. We'll be coming at you soon. More solo content, duo content, clips, reviews. Again, TikTok's back up and running. Twitter, Instagram. Hit the buttons below. Like and subscribe. C2 Wrestling, baby.